and split it with the clique. Took that trip by myself, but did it for the team. Streets went crazy, dropped that D-boy dream. Started with a half an ounce, came a long way. Round, nowhere to go, nigga, me and K.
What's up with it? And we here doing our thing, man. Mad Hustle. With my boy Jamar, I'm Tristo. Talking sports with you, man. Y'all let us know what it is.
Jamar Robbins, third coach representative 409 from Hitchcock to PA. You feel me? Worldwide.
Yes, sir.
And we live.
Yes, sir. And we here, man. Y'all tap in. Make sure y'all go to YouTube, subscribe, like, share. Man, this is the entry level. This is the beginning. We about to go through some of these rankings. And you know us. When it come down to talking to football, we're going to say what can't be said. You know, we're going to say what you're thinking. You know what I mean?
Leave it to us, man. Don't get yourself in a bad situation or anything with them coaches, man. Let us say it. We're going to speak on it. We're going to speak on it. So let us speak on it. You don't speak on it. Talk to us in the chat. Don't get too crazy. Because we're going to have some coaches on this year, so we can't get too crazy. We want to make it a welcome and open space for them guys to come on and talk football, man, so we can enjoy it and have a little fun talking about football in the best state for football in the country.
Right. And you know, this year, Texas high school football, you know, we were talking earlier, well, I want to say last week, it's a lot of teams that are coming out the gate. Texas high school football, they've made it a real thing, putting smoke on the schedule, man. Like coming out the gate, really, real good football games, entertainment. I mean, the hype is like football. Texas high school football is year round. It's like it's year round. And I love it. As a real football here, you love it.
Man, the thing that I'll say, I had a conversation with Coach Todd up at South Oak Cliff, and as much as I dislike them Dallas guys, I told him, I say, man, Coach, I can't even lie to you. You after my heart. And Deshae Milburn, Deshae told him, he like, man, he love you, Coach. He love you. I say, man, you can't be telling these dudes from Dallas that we really cut for him. But this guy, my question to him was, I was like, Coach, man, why do you schedule these monsters that you go schedule? You got North Shore, Duncanville, DeSoto. You don't got to go play them people. He say, nah, bro. I want to know who gonna play in them dog fights. Right. I want to know who gonna be the one standing in them dog fights. It's cool when we up 60-0 and everybody get to run 5-6 touchdowns. I need to see who gonna do something when it get hard. We go play Duncanville and Samples got them guys flying around sideline to sideline and see if you want any parts of that action. So you able to. You able to single out some guys. You can see I can't do nothing with him. Move him around. Let's get you. You might have to pull some guys up from JV when it comes time. You can't go play this. So look at them. Look at the people backed up behind you, man. You feel me? North Crowley, man. You can't go see
bars, man.
Yeah, you can't go play with none of them people, man. And you ain't got your mind together and everything. You got to have everything together. Yeah. And when I mean everything, I'm talking about your heart. I ain't talking about the plays. I'm talking about your heart, man. You got to understand what you coming to play for. I think we got some surprises coming this year as far as just I'm letting you know off the rip with that 6A ranking that Dave Campbell's got. I got a whole different number one. I got a whole different state champion. I'm telling you now. And all I can tell you is they better start paying attention to the transfer portal. Because they didn't let these people jump up and get them a 5-star quarterback. I'm gonna start it off with that.
Hold on, let me make.
You can leave that one up. That's fine. We'll talk about it.
Let me get a song, man. Let me get a song. I sure want to see it. I sure want to see it. I gotta get to where we can see it. You feel me?
Nah, they got
which one that is right there?
That's 4A. That's 4A? West Orange, Gilman. Yeah. All right, that's 3A.
Ain't the 6A up there? Hold on, let me get the 6A. Let me see. I thought I had the 6A up there.
Yeah, man.
We get the 6A up there. We're gonna start with the big dogs.
Man, I want to start this off. I see we got some people in here with us, Tristan.
Yeah.
I want to send a special apology because last year I got on here and I got a little besides myself, and I thought them people from the east side was over with, and I thought that Gaston didn't have what it was gonna take to be able to hold on to that mantle over there in that district over there, and boy was we wrong. Boy was we wrong. Like the last thing I thought was North Shore was gonna win the district. It was no way. There was no way I had North Shore winning the district, you know. So I gotta send an apology to the people on the east side, man. I ran into a secretary at work the other day, and when we walked into the office, her whole office was North Shore everything. I was like, oh man. She was like, what?
One of those east siders, huh?
Hey, man, and they for real, man. And they like Dallas Cowboy fans, man. So I think I kind of misspoke a little bit last year, and I thought it was over with for North Shore, and boy was I wrong, you know. So
is that's the one you're looking for right there? I can't see that good. That's still 3A. Hold on, let me get it right. I'm a little rusty, man.
There it is. That's it. We on.
Right
we
here.
On right there. That's it.
All right, let me get that thing out the background so we can lock in, man. Yeah.
Yeah,
so that's where we at.
All right. So I'm coming in off the rip. And let me tell you, I'm gonna tell you why I'm shaking that up. You see that one, what they got on 1, 2, they got a number 7.
Right.
You see that team that's number 7, you see what it say? They're back, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
You know, that's the bully that nobody want to see. So I'm telling you, some kind of way, a 4-star, 5-star quarterback just transferred into Allen. I got Allen winning the state championship. I got Allen winning the state championship. And the reason being too, so it's gonna get funky up there because you got South Lake Carroll, you got North Crowley, Duncanville, Allen, all got to get out of that region. They all got to get out of the semifinal to even get in there. And man, it's gonna come down to North Shore and Westlake.
Look what I got Katie at.
Yeah, they'll go Division II. So Katie may win the state championship this year, Division II. And I'm gonna tell you how I know that Katie is back this year too. They talking over there on West IT. Yeah, they talking, they chirping. And one thing about them, they ain't gonna talk until they got something. So they ain't gonna talk. They've been talking. I've been seeing them talking, and they getting a little geeked up over there. So we know what it's gonna be. Lead ISO. Look,
what about the quarterback situation over there? I know
it don't matter who play quarterback.
I know they running game, their offensive line, their defense gonna get them there.
Hey, listen. They're gonna run ISO and lead. They're gonna play that 3-4, and they're gonna keep everything in the box. They're gonna keep everything in the box. Like you, so we there's no need to talk about what nothing cute. The quarterback is gonna get some waggle in. He gonna get some bootleg. He gonna get some, you know what I'm saying? He gonna get a little dash going. He might get a corner with a smash route. It ain't gonna be nothing cute, but it's gonna be executed to perfection.
I'm gonna be honest. I don't like watching Katie football, man.
What?
Man, in this day and age,
I'm disappointed in you, man.
With these defensive backs, these defensive lines, you got a crazy amount of receivers, and I think if they upgraded the quarterback play, just put a little bit more on that quarterback play, that team, even the last 2 years, Katie's will be way more dynamic. I ain't hating. Do your thing. They get to where they get to playing Katie football. If they upgrade that passing game, if they go get a passing game coordinator from wherever, probably ate Roman noodles growing up, it'll blow it out the river, man. They got a hell of a personnel on their roster every year.
See, the thing you know about them, man, they may line up with 2 tight ends, and man, they both those tight ends may be 6'3", 6'4" over there. I don't know what the tight ends are, but I'm willing to bet the first string tight end is 6'3" or 6'4", and the second string tight end is 6'3" or 6'4". So they'll be fine. And I'm telling you,
when I think of Katie, I think about Alabama. On Alabama down years, it was whenever they got somewhat of a decent quarterback that presented a threat to push the ball down the field, Alabama took the trophy.
Well, in this, let's be clear too. Whenever they running the ball like that, that play action is so dangerous, man.
It is. Now imagine you got somebody that can throw a laser and start throwing a string of yarn.
But the thing about them, they efficient. So the quarterback ain't gonna have 25 attempts, 30 attempts, but he may be 11 for 15. You know what I'm saying? 217 yards, 280 yards, because one of them kids may catch something and go to the house with it. So at the end of the day, so they got a test early, don't they? Don't they play Dickinson?
Yeah, they get out the gate.
Yeah, hey, look here, we're gonna find out.
Snelson went and looked for it. He found it. He went straight to it.
So let's talk about Houston for a second, right?
Mm-hmm.
Let's talk about Houston. So we looking at it, and you got North Shore, you got Summer Creek, Ridge Point, Atascocita, Katy, Dickinson, the Woodlands, Shadow Creek. Let's talk about it. Let's talk about it. Spring Westfield. Westfield got that linebacker I was just telling you about. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So they got some Klein Collins. So you know it's gonna be some talent over there. Now, once I'm not really gonna go past Westfield, but I'm gonna say they saying that Ridge Point got the most talent, maybe the most talent in the state. So I live over here. So I could tell you this. I don't know what they feeding them. I don't know the strength and conditioning. The strength and conditioning program at Ridge Point is amazing. That's all I can tell you. They look like football players.
Yeah, they look like Ridge Point be up and down because it's about how many track kids come. You go look at their track.
Well, they're good. Like they're always talented, but at the they live in Siena, so there's gonna be it's gonna be a stigma. You come over and you playing some kid from Siena, but North Shore, man, with Maryland coming back, he finally get his chance.
Hey, that's my baby boy. Hey, I'm telling you right now, the world on his shoulder, and he put it on his shoulders. He stood out there.
He ready. I think the threat to them, of course, it's gonna come down to Ridge Point and Atascocita if they can beat them. And Atascocita has talent too. They loaded on defense.
Yeah. So
the quarterback situation. So 6'2", 170 pounds. Isaiah Rashid, Rocket. He just got an offer at the Texas Tech camp.
Yeah.
Jordan McGuire really liked him. Kid got out there, ran 4.41. He may be like the top triple jumper in the country in his class. So he's an explosive player, but you got Carday Mack over there. So I don't
use him correctly.
Hey, man.
I know we ain't trying to be, but we got to talk football now.
So
we the ones sitting over there on the fence watching the game. We ain't sitting over there trying to be quiet and reserved.
So I wanna say this too, as we saying this and we speaking on it. Man, when we talk about and we say, oh man, we don't agree with this coach or that, or man, he not doing the right things, man. I know for me and you, we talking about scheme, we talking about personnel, we like, man, why don't he get in the aisle? What I'm saying? They killing it up the middle. Like, we talking attack. We talking how you coming at this game and playing chess in this thing. But some people just get on, oh man, they can't coach and this and that. When I'm speaking directly to your strategy. And Stump for me, because man, he always has talent. He had talent at Beaumont Westbrook. You know what I'm saying? He had Christian Michael, them kids. He had them kids in Atascocita. He has had some kids in Atascocita, like some real dogs. You know what I'm saying? He's had some real dogs. But I think it comes a time in the game with North Shore every time, and they just turn them games into fights. Like the game 2 years ago was 2 years.
They did
Last
when
year,
they came out there with 7 linemen and they just ran the ball down their throat.
It was 14-0, and Stump tried to sit on the ball. So I'm like, why would you try to sit on the ball with these people? And it was too early. And he tried to sit on the ball, and you watching the game, and lo and behold, North Shore goes back there and blocks the punt. They block the punt, they break the punter neck. So now you got a whole punter situation going on, and before you know it, they was dancing in the end zone, the band was playing, and it was East Side High, and they was saying, man, hold up, them boys from the East showed up. It's going down. You know what I'm saying? That's what they say. And you like, man, they let these people come back. Then last year, they got them on the ropes. They running Corday Mack. Corday going crazy. Nobody can stop Corday. You know what I mean? End of the game, here come Bailey. He found Cornell X. You know what I'm saying? To run off the field on them boys, they get a walk-off to beat them. At the buzzer. You know what I'm saying? So it's like they reach down at a certain time, excuse my language, they reach down, they grab their nuts. Every time it's big time football and it's time somebody needs to make a play, you can know that them kids from the East Side, they ready for the moment. Right. No matter, and like I said, I came on here today, I issue my apology. I got a lot of friends from North Shore. I really kid around, but like, man, I can't doubt gas no more, man. Like when it come down to it, man, they make plays, man. Like
and they gonna keep a loaded roster, and they just keep getting blessed with quarterback after quarterback after quarterback. And one thing I can tell you about this quarterback they got now, I got personal relationship. He played for me, but I know for a fact his father has been grooming him for this since then, and not on no toxic stuff, like really grooming him for this.
So let's see what his medal is and what we seen from him. As soon as he transferred in, his first action was against the school that he transferred in a dogfight football game, and he jumped in the game and won the game for him. So sometimes you got some kids on the sideline that feel like they should have been playing anyway. So I think he's definitely one of those type of kids that feel like he probably should have been playing.
He's a 4-3, 40 guy. He throwing the ball 40, 50 yards on the line. You got the cover. You got the cover. You got the contain.
He should be trying to get his commit today or something, right? He got a couple
he's supposed to be dropping it. I think today, if not today, tomorrow, man, we'll repost it. We'll repost it, man. I need to hear this post. We'll repost it soon as he drop it. But he dropping his commitment. He say he ain't playing with the. Now I ain't gonna lie. Now you know that the NIL make things change. Now you could just be talking. You can commit now and just be talking. If you feel what I'm saying. Because if he do what I think he gonna do at that level, it might change.
Man, this the thing though. This the thing. You go play North Shore. First and foremost, they're gonna be able to run the ball. So every quarterback best friend is a run game.
Yeah.
And now I got a run game, and I don't even know what they got at receiver at North Shore, but I'm pretty sure they got some things at receiver at North Shore. So
they always do though. They always do. And look, if we just talking scheme, how do you defend them? You know they're gonna run the ball. You know they're gonna run the ball. Now he gonna run the ball. You got a quarterback. You got a quarterback that on first down on the 25 that can go house, keeping the ball. He's added to the running game.
But you know they like to run that. They run your man. Damn, I just drew a blank. What a quarterback they run the read, the RPO. Yeah. So that's Gaston thing, the RPO. So listen to what I'm saying. You have a run game, you have a Division I quarterback, and you know you loaded with Division I receivers over there at North Shore. So man, it's gonna be the RPO game. They're gonna fly around on defense. They got some kids over there on defense too. They got some more kids over there on defense. I've been seeing them on Twitter. You know what I'm saying? So they got some more kids. So as I'm looking, they're gonna
always have a defense. They're gonna always have offensive line. They're gonna always have a defense.
I don't see. So Dickinson is up there. Pearland is in there.
Hold on. Pause. We can't. They got look where they got Longview at. Did the graduation hurt them like that?
I don't care what's going on. They gonna be good.
But look where they got them
be
at.
good. Man, listen, they gonna be good. He gonna run the ball. So you don't gotta worry about nothing. In Longview, Texas, East Texas, they gonna run the football. The only problem with them is, man, well, they'll be Division II. So Katie will probably have to go through them. And then you looking at Katy, and I'm trying to see the small school that's in there. It'll be Longview. Denton Guyer will be in that small group. Yeah. Man.
But you look at Denton Guyer. It's the biggest question. It's the worst question to have. If the Wildcats can find a QB, they are a contender. That's the sentence they put under there. For those who can't see.
Whoa.
You cannot have a question mark at a powerhouse, and they're ranked inside the top 20. They're at 15. If the Wildcats can find a QB, they are a contender.
Man, all I know is
these rankings confusing. Diablo Steel, they ranked 20. They lost a lot.
This the thing, though. They do their rankings based on region and who's gonna go the furthest. The region may be weak. Because you can look at that with South Lake Carroll, North Crowley, Allen, Prosper, Euless, Trinity. You look at all of those schools are big schools in Division I, up in Division I and Division II. Man, they gonna have a time getting out of there.
Yeah.
They gonna have a time getting out of there. Like, it's gonna be so hard getting out of there. And then now you drop down to your Division II. I don't know if Vandergrift is Division II. I think they may be Division II, but then you looking at them, Katy, DeSoto, Summer Creek, which we haven't even talked about him, but they loaded with talent.
Well, let's get into that. Let's get into Summer Creek.
Yeah. They got
what
some guys.
What do they need to do to get over the hump?
Well, you just I think the thing with them, they had that kid playing quarterback. He was a Division I kid, but he was like a receiver, and they moved him to quarterback. I don't know if he was a natural quarterback. The kid win though, so he would win a lot. So I mean, he made it to state, and then last year I'm pretty sure they went a game before state, right?
Yeah.
I think they lost to Vandergrift, or so. He got them in ball games, man. Sometimes you gotta crawl before you walk, and sometimes you gotta go through it like that. And they battle tested because they'll have a Tascasita, and they'll have a Tascasita and North Shore in the district, and you still I think they played Shadow Creek early in the season too.
Right.
They just got a quarterback from Flower Mound, supposed to be a 3-star quarterback. Yeah, I got the kid went to Lamar. I got Corey. I got Allen winning state. And I don't know. North Crowley got a lot to replace. Tristan, they got a lot.
Look what pot they digging in.
Man, I'm saying. I mean, it's possible. I'm just saying, them kids were electric from the first game of the season. When we seen that, the first game we seen them last year against DeSoto, I was like, oh shit, it's gonna be some trouble.
And look, from what I hear, all of that, they didn't lose a game in their whole football program. You hear what I'm saying?
What?
Come on now, I'll call to the streets. Their entire football program, they did not lose a game.
The only thing is though, and I'm gonna tell you now, they got that South Lake Carroll up there number 1. It's something going on over there because they jump up and they dominate. And even in the year, remember the year when DeSoto won it, the best game they played all year was against South Lake Carroll. Even that game with Duncanville wasn't even as good as that game. They almost got beat by South Lake Carroll. So Riley Dodge, Todd Dodge's son, he gonna have them kids ready to roll up there.
Yeah. Shout out to the chat. Kenny Samuel say first game of the season, Summer Creek versus Shadow Creek.
Yes, sir.
League. Hey, Kenny like track. That's how I know he like that game. Kenny like track. That's a track guy. There's gonna be a whole lot of scatting around here.
Well, Shadow Creek has a kid that, and as I look at that, that may be the game I go to. Man, this kid is Chris Stewart. He goes to Shadow Creek. So the word on the street is the word on the street is, man, this kid from Shadow Creek is him
Really?
and Thief. And then you got little Starling over there, and little Starling went crazy this
Oh yeah, he had a great offseason. Great offseason. He went and jumped in them trenches this offseason, man. I can't wait to see him play. Shout out to Billy. Shout out to little Starling.
Billy and them been putting in some work, man. They getting the fruits of their labor right now. So, man, that Shadow Creek and Summer Creek, man, that's gonna get us started off week 1, man. As I say that, man, I can't wait for that.
Hey, look, I bought me a tablet this year because I got to be at the game. I got to be in the stadium this year. I can't watch it from the lab. I got to be in the stadium this year, but I do have the tablet. And so we'll be tapped in to everything that's going on around the state.
And we'll talk about it right after the game, but man,
definitely.
Woo! So now you got to go to 5A. We got to go to 5A. We can't leave them 5A people out. We got to talk about 5A.
We be all day talking football. You talk to some football guys. Let me see.
Man, it's gonna be. Remember, I said that I'm standing on that Allen. Oh, Dickinson versus Katy is on that Saturday. Oh
yeah, we in there.
What?
Who that I got up there right now? No, that's
what?
Yeah, we in there. They need to get us somebody talk to somebody, get us a media pass, man.
Woo! That's gonna be a game.
Where I'm at.
That is going to be a game.
Who's that I got up there right now?
That's South Lake Carolina. Let's say go down to
yeah, I got 6A still up there. Hold on.
5A, it's gonna be Alito and Alito, and then on the somebody just gonna have to beat them people. So we don't get disrespectful when we talking about Alito. We don't get disrespectful when we talking about Carthage. Them people show up to bust you in your nose, and that look, Carthage number 1, Solana number 1. Them people show up to bust your nose, man. You understand what I'm telling you?
Oh yeah.
LBJ got in trouble. They made them forfeit some of their games.
For what?
Man, something about an ineligible player or something. I just read that earlier today online.
So they got forfeit some district games off the bat?
From 2 years ago. Like, they went to state a couple of years back. And with all them kids that was from that Austin Steelers team and all of that. You know how they say Little League football don't matter though. But
let them keep believing that. The people that's winning, they believe in. I ain't got who that I got up there now. That ain't 5A. Hold on. That's 4A. Hold up. We gonna get the 4A. Y'all forgive me, y'all. I'm unorganized, but I was kind of excited.
Look at my Fort Bend Crawford up there, man.
I don't think I have the 5A. Let me put it up.
I sent it to you.
Let me see.
Man, the game is in Dickinson. Ooh, in Katy.
Nah, we pulling up. Oh, here we go.
That's a nice little ride. Hey, we all meeting at Orleans Saturday for the game.
Yeah, that because I need to know where the food at.
We all meeting at Orleans up there on I-10 Saturday for the game.
Oh, here we go. I got 5A loading up now, man.
Yeah, we're gonna be right there, down there in Katy.
In Katy, Texas. All right.
Game, the guys say this, so I moved to Katy. You feel me?
There we go.
Talk to me then.
Get me up there. All right. I keep putting the same thing up. Hold on.
So the podcast, we all going to the game, and we gonna see off the rip. So let's talk about Dickinson, man. One of the hottest kids in the state. That boy Bimage, man. He done hit the genetic lottery, not one but 2 times. He's hit the genetic lottery.
I'm mad about the Bimmy situation. So how they got him ranked in the top 10 in the state, but they ain't gave him the stars yet. Man, get that kid his stars.
Hey, you don't even worry about no stars with what he got going on. When you
Yeah,
talk about
but don't take
when
me
you talk about listen here, when you talk about 5'11" corner that's smooth as the HEB ice cream, I'm not even talking about no Bluebell. I'm talking about Creamy Creations smooth. This man is smooth as Creamy Creations HEB ice cream. He could scratch his ankle standing straight up. So of course he got a Texas offer and a Texas A&M offer and a Texas Tech offer. Of course he do. Nah, they gonna have some talent, man. You got Lorenzo at quarterback, a kid that we know what he can do. So you
would I use them both ways?
And man, at this point, you know, with them, man, who knows, brother? Yeah. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I'm excited that he reached back into the community and they doing something with the youth league coaches. So I'm gonna keep my opinion.
Yeah, man. Man, look, that was huge.
Hey, he removed some of it off of me. He removed some of. That's it right there. That's it.
Yes, sir.
My bad, Darnell. My bad, Darnell. He is 6'1". You are right. I'm just telling you, a 6 foot corner. That's all I'm saying. 6 foot corner that's smooth as Creamy Creations, bro.
Pause. Yeah, man. Yeah. Hey, you know he gonna do his thing. So we didn't pull it up to 5A. Okay, so you got Alito taking everything.
What else are we gonna do? What else are we gonna do?
Yeah.
You got something you want to do? You gonna send DeSoto or Summer Creek or somebody in there to go wrestle with them people, man. Nobody in 5A got anything for those.
Oh, check this out. They say, look at the comment they put. The Bearcats line should be the best in all 5A. God, dog, I see why he got on this.
So one of the most famous quotes in the history of of basketball was made by one Larry Legend Bird, right? And Larry told the people at the 3-point contest one year, it said that he walked into the locker room and say, which one of y'all suckers getting second? But he didn't say, we try not to cuss, but that's what he said. So basically, that's what Alito is. Hey, man, which one of y'all trying to get second? I seen some of them kids they got. They have major power P5 D1 kids, power 4 D1 kids at all skill positions, all linebackers, the safeties, the quarterback, the running back, the second string running back is, so I mean, I good luck with that. We could talk about what we came to talk about right here, though, over on that other side. That's what we came to talk about right there.
What's that? Come on with it.
Man, you see who it is. You tell me who they got number one.
I see Alito, Smith.
No, on the other side. We ain't even looking at that column. That's dead. Alito getting first place and everybody over there. You could go see Tank in Port Arthur. You get to see a good linebacker. And there's some kids you could probably go see. But all of that over there in that Division 1 is a waste of time. You showing up for second place, my boy.
So Division 2, we talking about LaPorte.
Yes, sir. You see who they got number one coming out the shoot, though. You hear me? Black Jesus.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Mm-hmm. So,
hey, I'm putting my money on red.
So, look. So, this is what I'm going to say about Black Jesus. So, last year I was talking to Cornelius. And we fuss and argue back, have a good time arguing and stuff. So, I say, man, Callus. I say, man, your son, last year, he had action I say, man, he's very similar to a guy we seen in Houston. And he's like, who is that? I say, man, Devon Arshane. I say, the thing about Arshane, when he was at Marshall, he got the state and he didn't finish the deal.
Yeah.
And he was like, he said, yeah, man, Lil Homie went down there and closed the deal as a sophomore, man.
So you got, and you know that Randall team is very young.
They very talented.
Very talented. But they built off track. I know you had a debate earlier.
Yeah. No, that's who I was debating.
This going to be one of the teams that's going to get thrown in. If you're playing spades, you know, when you drop that spade, they're going to drop this spade. They're going to drop the ace of spade early. Bow.
Hold on, Corey. We're going to get to you in just a second. Hold on. We're going to talk about Red. We're going to talk about Red. Red going to come on here with us, man. We're going to have Red on here with us. But I got to talk. We cannot disrespect the champs, bro. Yeah. We can't skip down and we can't disrespect the champs. And then sitting at number 2 is somebody that got a bad taste in his mouth. You hear me? I can tell you who gonna be the North Texas representative in the state championship game. It's gonna be them South Oak Cliff, them boys from the Mecca. They will be at the state championship.
You can't never count them out. You gotta put them there. You gotta go through them.
He will be there because one thing about him, he gonna go do some punching. He gonna go see what he dealing with and what he got. He loaded with Division I talent, tons of Division I talent. So now when you get down to it, you looking at Laporte, man. Red, he feeling pretty good about himself. Tristo, talk to me about Red, man. Red been feeling,
they just got a major upgrade of defensive coordinator with Dominique Johnson from the county, former NFL vet, secondary guy, and I mean, they lost the game against in the playoffs by the secondary, and he immediately went and addressed that. He ain't just address it. I think he fixed it.
So my people over there, Coach Terrebonne, my boy Chad Thompson, look, man, I'm talking about, man, they talking. So just like I said, them Katy people is talking right now. The Laporte people is talking right now. And they was young. They got an influx of, they have a lot of young talent. And one thing you know about Red, they going to be able to run the football. Red going to be able to run the football. I got $100 to your snicker that Red gonna be able to run the football, man. Red gonna be able to run the football. So Laporte's gonna be in every game. Now
I want to go back and look and see how they graduated, because you know that was my favorite offensive line, Texas high school football.
But just the thing, that P&G is in there too. So you got P&G in there, and you got Angleton in there too. So Angleton is well coached. Angleton always, you know, they're basically they one of those teams that we just waiting on them to go win a state championship, you know?
Yeah.
And so the game between Angleton and Laporte will be especially nice because Bernita used to coach at Angleton, and they run a lot of the same stuff. You know what I'm saying? So
that was a record-setting
Kenny,
offense.
This is not. Hold on, Kenny. This is not a track podcast. I do not need to talk about our colony, so you can talk about they stupid fast over there, like stupid fast over there. But man, I just think, man, with now I take that back because they played Black Jesus good in that second game. In the first game, the game was close. He got outside the tackles. He got outside the tackles. But nah, man, that Richmond Randall team, man, I think it's just they got too much, man. It's too much. They got too much over there. I don't think they'll be able to deal with it. But you know, at the same time, man, you know, my boy, he hold about 12, 15 hours over there too at our colony. Now, you know what I'm saying? Carson, so he's one of the most.
At this point, Carson a vet. At this point, he had vet status.
Carson is must-see TV. Carson is one of the most electrifying players in the Houston area, period.
He's very underrated. He's not talked about enough, in my opinion. But
well,
man,
you know,
Carson White,
he talked about in the right circles because he got about 12, 15 offers. So I don't know if people know what's going on. So
because I get it. I know it's Houston, and I know it's a lot, but man, we can't ignore what that boy did. Hey, that's gonna be that team is gonna be dangerous. That team is gonna be dangerous.
They're gonna be fast. My thing is, man, I really need our colony to settle him down early in the game, get him settled down early in the game, get him maybe some quick bubble screens and get the ball out of his hands quick, and maybe run a couple of quarterback counters or something. Just get him going, man, and get him in the game and get him into a rhythm. And because that game is going to be their Super Bowl is going to be Richmond Randall, and they may have to play them 2 times like they did last year. Now, the thing is, Marshall isn't bad either, though.
Right. What Marshall got? What Marshall got? We need to keep our eye on.
Man, they got a 6'5" quarterback, 6'6" quarterback. They got a ton of speed and talent as well. The only problem Marshall has is they're in the district with Randall and our colony. So that's gonna be a task in itself. You know what I'm saying? That's hard. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, and Marshall has talent. They have a lot of talent. It's just Richmond Randall has 6A talent. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
like
when you look at Richmond Randall, you look at our college, now you got a bunch of experienced underclassmen that's coming up. And that means something. You know, they play big games. You know, Texas high school football ain't no joke. You know, and they played at a high level, at a competitive level. Even the games they lost when they got sent home, it was competitive. It wasn't no lay down. And
but the thing you got to keep in mind too, man, our colony hasn't been open for 5 years. Like, our colony has only been open 3 or 4 years. Like, those kids, and it's so, like, that's what I'm saying. Like, they have so much talent. Like, then you turn around, you look up, and at track, you like, what? Like, they running like they a Tassacita or a Duncanville or somebody. So, like, you know what I'm saying? These kids are stupid fast.
Right.
Oh, this boy said no discipline at all, bro.
What school is that?
See him and Rodney.
Who ain't got no discipline at all?
No, I don't know who he was talking about. I be talking to Rodney all the time. He over there, man. Congratulations to my boy Rodney, man. He done made it up over there to Goose Creek Memorial. You know what I'm saying? Salute, man. You know what I'm saying? I see him, you know, he got him in. Oh, you talking about Marshall?
Oh, you talking about Marshall, yeah.
Well, so it's an American Deli in Missouri City. You know what I'm saying? And I'm in there one day, man. It got to be about 12:30. And man, it's about 14 of them come in there. And man, they look like football players, bro.
Yeah.
I said, man, y'all play football? Yeah. You know, yes, sir. I play DB, I play running back, I play receiver. Like, it's about 14 of them. And when I say, like, so my son goes to Crawford. So I go and I went and watched them play. It was Crawford, Elkins, Fort Bend, Marshall, right? And I'm out there watching them. Man, it's some talent in Fort Bend, man. We're not even talking about Hightower. Hightower got talent. You know what I'm saying? Like,
when you say Fort Bend, you just can't gloss over the speed. Like, if you play any team before Bend, it's the first thing you got to like, man, where the speed at?
No, like
even in their worst years, Fort Bend are fast.
They have, I don't want to make it sound offensive. They have like the apartment type talent. You know what I'm saying? When you have apartment kids, like you just, you know what I'm saying? Like they have a lot of them. Like, and I'm saying these kids live at home, but they look like apartment kids. Like their parents must have moved.
Yeah, they got that good Section 8 voucher where you can get you a nice house and you ain't got.
I ain't gonna Section 8.
You got that. Then you go get the plant job, and now you can come up out of there. But it's still ramen noodles on top of the refrigerator. That's why I be talking. It don't matter where you go. It's still ramen noodles on top of the refrigerator.
Talent, man. They have so much talent, man. Like I'm telling you, like it's so much talent over here. Like Ridge Point. If we took a team and they just came and they showed up with their shirts off, if they came with their shirts off, Ridge Point is the team, bro. Like they are the team. Like Ridge Point is like you look like damn, these kids.
Look, Rodney said it best. He say, so you saying they have Parkland and Cedar Terrace kids? Yes.
Yeah. And they undisciplined, just like some Parkland and Cedar Terrace kids. That's
the coaches still slap helmets over there because you got to, and we love that. We love our Roman noodle babies, man. I put my Roman noodle babies. Everybody know me. I put the Roman noodle babies before everybody, man.
The Raymond noodle babies ran the state last year. Them kids from North Crowley. Yeah,
they know. I'm telling you, it was about 1,000 packs of Roman noodles put on that season right there, man. You got to scream at them, you got to slap them every once in a while. But guess what?
When your star on your team used to be the JV quarterback, and then they like, hey, now he up there with Coach Prime in Colorado. Them definitely Raymond noodle babies, man.
There you go.
Yeah,
you got to have an eye for it. So it's time we got to go to 4A now.
So
I'm pissed off at 4A. I'm pissed off at 4A. I don't.
You got in the Houston area, we terrible, but that Salina team, them dudes is real, bro. You talking about well coached? You talking about all three phases of the game solid? Like, so you have certain people. You have the Alitos of the world. You have the Salinas of the world, and you have the Carthages of the world. There's no need to talk about what anybody else is going to do. We can find a couple of players that's on them other teams, but you showing up to get belt put to ass is what's going to happen.
They basically didn't gave it the Carthage off the muscle.
Now, the only thing about Carthage is they have Gilmer that's over there with them. So that's like a little East Texas beef, so like Gilmer won't lay down because Gilmer will be talented, or you'll catch maybe is Tyler Chapel Hill in that group too? Is Tyler Chapel Hill?
I think so.
So Tyler Chapel Hill in that group, man, they'll show up and they'll fight them too, or like a Waco La Vega or something like that. Like you'll jump up and you'll have some talent, but that's hard, brother. That's hard. Now you got some Hampshire Finnettes and maybe some Silsbees, some the Bay Cities of the world. I won't disrespect.
They got Bay City dead in the middle now.
I won't disrespect Kilgore. I won't disrespect Kilgore either, because for some reason those kids in East Texas are just big, man. Like pause, but
they go to work. Look, they go to work for school, and they come to and they go to work after football practice.
I believe it. You know what I mean? I rode through Carthage and seen the indoor practice facility. Yeah, indoor practice facility for a 4A school. Tyler Chapel, man. Tyler Chapel, he'll be having a lot of talent too, man. Like sometimes I've seen them get a little undisciplined. They get a little undisciplined up there at Tyler Chapel Hill too. But I know
the problem they put on them is they lost some studs, but Jeff Realtor, whatever. I'm sorry, hurting your last name. He say Bulldogs don't rebuild. Then you look at Bay City right under them. Hopes are high after the Black Cats' best season since 2003.
So you have them kind of towns like that where
it's about to
be home. The Bay City. See, you have to understand the history of Bay City with the Hartley Dykes and when you get into them towns, those are rich. Like Bay City is nothing to be played with. You know what I'm saying? Like Bay City can jump up and they'll have something, and this will be such and such nephew and somebody's son or somebody. Like it's one of them towns where you want to be homecoming king. I got family from Bay City. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
from down there, Brazoria County. So down there, so Matagorda. I got a lot of. That's where my family from. So like it's talent down there. Like
but
real.
He go to part you don't. Do you know a lot? During Katrina, the Great Migration, when all them Louisiana, New Orleans cats moved to Texas, right? Well, when they left up out of Houston, it's a lot of them that was in Bay City.
So look, this is what you have now. So now you have your Richmond Randalls, your Ridge Points, your Crawfords. Like a lot of these people are coming from that way, from Sweeney, from Bay City. Like when you go up, the Needville people go off into Rosenberg and be over there at Richmond Randall, and you know what I'm saying. You have them neighborhoods and all that. So you have talent, but yeah, Mike, them Bay City people, man. Like the thing about Bay City is, man, they'll come out of nowhere and they'll just jump up, and you like, damn, like where the hell, like, you know what I'm saying? Like I say, it's a town that they got black cat pride down there. Like it's no joke. You gonna when football season start this year, they gonna have number 25 Bay City Black Cats live here in this house. That's gonna be all over the city.
Look, I heard like I got some people that coach with me, one from Lamarck, one from Bay City, and they chirp at each other. I ain't never understand what the hell it was all about. I just now found out recently that Bay City did have a legit rivalry with Tech City and Lamarck.
Nah, so Bay City was a thing that that Lamarck had to overcome. Like that was one of the you know, to turn the tide that, you know, that Lamarck was here. You had to beat Bay City, and Tech City when Irvis and Jeff and them, they went at it with Bo Trahan down there from Bay City. You know what I'm saying? That was my people from Hitchcock, people Alvis and not Alvis, Kirk West and all them boys. Like, man, Bay City had them guys. You know, Tech City just had too much. They had too much.
I didn't know that was a legit rivalry. I kept hearing them.
Yes,
one coach in there I'm talking about, they chirping out. That's man, what's this all about? And talking about, man, Bay City and Lamarck, man. That's real.
Man, for my family reunions, we used to have our family reunions in Bay City in the North End. Man, we go down there to the North End, and you know, I got my family from Lamarck. You know what I'm saying? They from
right.
You know what I'm saying? West Tech City and all that, man. We go down there, man. My family members, they arguing the whole time about Bay City and Lamarck. And then the thing about Bay City too, Bay City is gonna be good in basketball. They might be good in track. Like that's what Bay City is one of them. They got a lot of apartments in Bay City. That's all I'm gonna say. You know what I'm saying?
Oh yeah.
They got a lot of apartments in Bay City. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, you might catch some kids out of what is called it's not Church Village, it's something else down there, but it's called something Village down there too. You know what I'm saying?
While we in 4A, we ain't gonna leave 4A. So we gotta recognize what Lamarck High School got going on right now for 2015. I mean for 2025. What the hell am I talking about? Man, I like what they doing. Shout out to C. Ward over there at Lamarck, but they got a movement going over there. Like they say, it's the new Hitchcock. They got a new Lamarck too. Speak to that. What you think going on over there in Lamarck, Texas?
Man, I think Lamarck did the best thing possible. You got to have people from those communities be for the community. I think what they doing, I think I salute it because, man, for a while, man, you know, it was dark and very dark in Lamarck, man. And we got kids over there we're concerned about. You know what I'm saying? I think they cleaned it up. I think, like I said, when you start getting guys that's from those communities and you get them to step into the community and help the community, that's how you win back your community as well. And we talking about, like, at the end of the day, it's still Lamarck. They were the winningest team in the state of Texas in the 90s. You know what I mean? So any disrespect to them people is bitter blasphemy. Like every year they was going 10-0, and then even into the 2000s with Curl and them groups and all them people with the Russell Balls and then going back and all them different kids that they just had the bobbing up, man, just a crazy amount. And then so you have a kid that was a dog over there, C. Ward, and you get them guys back in there and get that mentality back in. The thing about Lamarck that I will say that I always traveled with them was the mystique. So like when you play against Lamarck, you don't just play against Lamarck, you play against the mystique. You know what I'm saying? That
you're playing against all that history.
The Lamarck, I sat in so many games hating. Like I'm telling you, I for a couple of years, I went to about 6 Lamarck games a year for a good 7-8 year span for sure. But the thing with them is always been the mystique. So I watched Lamarck one year playing Corpus Christi, Cal Allen.
Oh yeah, that's an old school. Yeah, that's an old school.
They were down by this. Is what I'm saying, they down by 21 points, right? So they get into the game. That's at the Astrodome, and they go back there. They don't throw a pass. They don't throw a pass. It's counter tray. It's ISO. It's that scat. You know they used to run that scat. They run the scat, and we watch them twerk it down. Watch them twerk it down again. And you're like, okay, it's 21-7. It's 21-14. Then one of them suckers go back there and block a field goal to win the game, and all, like, you know what I'm saying? It's never, they're never gonna die. So when you go to them games, even when they used to play Ball High and play Tech City, man, and you used to be like, man, damn, like, you know what I'm saying? We always going for Galveston. We was always going for
David
Tech
Smith
City.
get that, look, touch the ground, pop back up, and when the kick out return, man. It's something about it. It's hard. People don't realize it's hard to beat that mystique, that history.
Well, it's hard to beat
and the citizens. Like
it's
the
hard
alumni.
to beat.
Man, you get them a little something, they coming, dog.
It's hard to beat the mystique when you got a 20.8, 10.5, 10.4 guy, 6 foot, 190 pounds, running behind Greg with his hand in his pads, running by underneath his back flap, running behind him, guiding through. It was
40 yards, man. For 40 yards,
it was hard to beat him, bro. It was hard to beat him, man.
I had to recognize what they building over there. They doing it right. They doing. So we got some players now. You got Caden Ward over there leading the charge. You got Corey Jose over there packing the rock. You got Lil Deuce. You got. I'm not gonna anoint the starter, but the way Deuce Walker, he looked like he that guy. He let the ball fly. You know, I want to see him in pass, but when I see him in 7-on-7, they legit.
So the thing that they did, which was a real power move, so you put Curl and Russell Ball at the middle school. So
yes, sir.
if you start getting them together in that middle school age, like that's the thing that got Laporte up where they at now. That Lomax team in Laporte been going undefeated. So now you got a middle school that's teaming with the other middle school and going up to the high school. You got competition, you got good talent, and that's it. That's what you do, man. You build it with the you got to do it with your local guys, the people that got skin in it. You know what I'm saying? That care about those kids, man. Yeah. The whole thing is caring about those kids. Like, so Curl and Russell Ball gonna do everything they can to make sure that them kids are right. And what
they do at the lower levels, and this is what a lot of the winning programs, you start selling the culture at the junior high. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. You don't wait till they get to the 9th grade and start selling the culture. And the thing about Lamar, they are the most culturally rich school in the county. Like, everybody has their own culture, but
they got a new school. They got a new school being built right there on 1765. So, like I said, it's the mystique. And the thing about it is, man, I swear I've been in them games, and it's a real like it's Lamarck has a Odessa Permian. They have a Duncanville. They have even more than Duncanville. They have a South Lake Carroll, a Austin Westlake, a mystique that if they get rolling, a West Orange Stark mystique. They have a mystique that if you give them an inch and they get on top and they gonna talk, you know they gonna talk. If they start winning, they gonna talk.
Because all they need is a little bit. They bringing the city out. See, that's one thing, baby. Hate it or love it. You give the people of Lamar, Texas, a little bit of something to grab on, they coming outside.
They're gonna overdo it.
All the history is coming with them. So shout out to them.
I can't wait. They play Hitchcock. We're gonna all meet up at Ends and get us tell Bud for that day. We need A2 Faye and Fried Cougar. We're going in there to eat Fried Cougar and A2 Faye.
Yeah. So we moving on. Let's move on to
3A.
3A. Hold on. Let me see.
Yeah, we gotta kiss the ring, man. We gotta kiss the ring, man, of the state champs, man. We got it's all hail Columbus. and it's another team on there too in that 3A. Man, if y'all have nothing to do, listen to me. If you are a football purist and you have nothing to do, you have absolutely nothing to do, and you got some time. The number one team in Division II is Gunter. You see that Gunter? You want to watch execution football? You put Gunter on. They're another belt-to-ass team. You don't worry about that whole side right there. We could just concentrate on the other side because Gunter is going to win state. It's going to be a belt-to-ass situation over there on that Division II side. So
Right.
we come over here to Columbus, right? So you got your Jefferson, you know what I'm saying? You got Edna, you got it is what it is. Now, the thing I will say, Columbus is the state champion last year. They went 15-1. Lloyd Jones got hurt in the first quarter. So Schobel's gone. Their quarterback, he's at TCU. That kid was special. They're not winning state.
Look,
They're not
I wouldn't
winning
bet you any type of money. They wouldn't found somebody to throw the ball to that number 11. That
No, they have a NFL offensive coordinator. They have an NFL defensive coordinator. They have real top level assistants over there that's coaching. They're gonna be good. I just don't think they're gonna win it. And the reason why I say that, I'm picking my people to win state though. Now I'm not saying that on no bias. I'm saying that because we will have in Hitchcock, Texas, New Hitchcock. You know what I'm talking about? We will have the number one defense in the state of Texas this year in 3A. And defense wins championships. So I know I've seen high flying football from our guys the last couple of years with Chubby and Damian McDaniel, Bryce Dorsey, Kelshawn, and even with Malcolm coming over, man, we've been loaded, right? We've been loaded. This defense this year will be one of the most physical defenses you've ever seen in the history of Hitchcock football. We're gonna fly around. We're gonna play all 11 hats to the ball, and I don't even care about who they got or what they got going over there. And I don't mean to sound biased, but we just not bound down to kiss the ring. You know what I'm saying? We're not bound down to kiss the ring.
I'm gonna tell you this, and I'm not taking nothing away from Columbus, right? They won state, but we seen that quarterback play. He was that guy. We threw everything at him and the kitchen sink.
Hey, I'm gonna tell you, I'm gonna be real. I'm gonna be all the way real. I was hating on him for a long time, right? And he made a back shoulder throw. He made a back shoulder throw. Then he bought time. Like we was blowing him out, right?
Yeah.
He didn't flinch. He was ready for the moment, and he was so efficient and accurate with the ball. And I was like, the back shoulder throw was the one. Now, Brian saved us at the end of the game, and he caught a pick. You know what I'm saying? And Brian is back next year to lead our defense, Brian Harris. You know what I'm saying? Sacramento State commit. So, all-state DB, Hitchcock, Texas. I throw that out there for my boy Brian Harris, man. But, man, with the additions we get, man, with Terrell, five-star Stinson, man, coming over, and
Bookie
Jones coming over to go with Blackman, to go
Beard.
with
You got Beard,
man, come on, man, with AJ, with Baby Keith, and man, hey man, and I'm leaving some guys out. Torian Fontenot just got a Midwestern State offer the other day. I mean,
you got Big Freeman down there.
Man,
I seen him. He looked like a monster. The receiving options we got. Yeah, you lose a Kelshawn, right? We may not have a Kelshawn. It's 5. They have 5. They can put 5 on the field and go catch the ball.
The thing about me, and I mean this in the most respectful way, because I love how run to death, right? I don't care what they do on offense. I may be going to get some popcorn, right? I may be going to get some popcorn. I don't care. We're gonna score. Like we're gonna score. We have kids. We got talent. You know what I'm saying? We got talent. We got Cam. We got Pootie. We got Coop. We got some kids that can run the ball. You know what I'm saying? Devin is a 6-foot corner. Like, man, we got some kids, man. We got some kids. Like, I don't care about offense, right? I don't care about offense. Tedrick is
that
a
defense
monster.
gonna be that defense gonna be popcorn.
Care.
That defense
Man,
gonna be popcorn.
You're gonna have to score. You're gonna have to score against them guys.
You're gonna eat your popcorn on defense, man. Them boy, I don't want to use the slogan. I hate saying that. So those are young.
You have Franklin up there, and Franklin has been a thorn in our side. And I was at the game last year. I'm gonna call a spade a spade. The running back Jackson from Franklin, he dropped his nuts on us last year and ran the ball for 260 some yards, and he was on some grown man time, and in him he told himself he wasn't losing to us. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So I got a message for anybody who has a running back that think they're gonna drop their nuts against Hitchcock this year. If you think that you're going to show up and your running back is going to run the ball and drop his nuts on you, your kid will leave the game on a stretcher, bro. I'm telling you. It's not going to, like, the defense, our defense is so good, I don't even care about the offense. I'm a quarterback. I don't care about our offense. I love
the defense going to be the show. The defense going to be the defense going to be the show. Shout out to Gino. Shout out to B. Sweeney. Man, shout out to them coaches over there on that defense side of the ball. Man, the culture is there, fast and physical, and I can't wait to see it. 7 home games. 7 home games.
Fast, physical, and violent. Violent. We're going to play a violent brand of football on defense. New Hitchcock, we here. But we can get off of that. Man, talk about some things. Billy Starling just checked in with us.
Yeah, Billy, you late. We just gave you and your son your flower, man. We're expecting a lot of your son. And look, if he ball, we expect to talk to him Friday night after he put his work in now, Billy.
If you ball, you will get the call. If you ball, you will get the call from the Mad Hustle podcast. So
yes, sir.
The thing that I'm gonna say is this, man. Over the last couple of years, you know, we've been having a lot of discussions, and we're gonna talk about recruiting, right? So there was a big misconception, and I'm gonna say this, I was guilty of it too. Maybe about 7-8 years ago, you know, we would blame coaches about kids being recruited and lack of recruiting, or, you know, just being incompetent when it comes to recruiting, basically. And being around this, and me, actually, I have a daughter that just committed in basketball to University of New Orleans. But
congratulations! Shout out to Bill,
yes, sir. Yes, sir. But the thing is, I when we start having a discussion, Jamar started it off first, and he told me, say, man, we can't blame no coaches on these kids going to school. And I was like, damn. So I'm saying this: recruiting isn't on the coaches. The recruitment isn't on the coaches. I'm going to say, when you carrying a 40, 50-man roster, you got so many moving parts, and you got so much stuff that you need to be handling. I'm going to say a lot of that falls on the parents. You're going to have to sell your kid. You're going to have to sell your kid. And also, we got to be realistic about this stuff. There's a thing in college football right now. It's called money. It's money. The collective and the NIL is money. So football looks a certain way. When you look on TV and you look at the Big Ten, those kids that play for Ohio State, everybody's out there the same size. They're big as hell. Michigan, they're the same size. To go to the University of Texas, they're all the same size. So first and foremost, you're going to have to win the genetic lottery. You're going to have to win the genetic lottery. Like, there's no getting around it. You're going to have to win the genetic lottery. Now, you can fight the genetic lottery as far as the measurables. And you can have little things like Kenny and them love. You can be tracked. You can bust the clock, right? So you could be Kelshawn Johnson and go to the University of Texas, but you better go win state in the 100 meters and be the fastest person on the field. You understand what I'm saying? So there's no in-between. If you go into Texas Tech, you need to be 6'5" like Lloyd Jones. If you're going to the University of Nebraska, you need to be 265 pounds like Malcolm and can 360 windmill dunk the ball. You understand what I'm saying? You're gonna have to be able to pass the eye test. I want to tell all these parents, it's gonna come with some sacrifice to the women, to some of these women. It's gonna come with some sacrifice. That 40 that you got, I'm not saying 40 for no other reasons than $40 is the perfect number, Tristan. For listen, no, bro, listen. $40, listen. You got to be careful with the 40. Listen, what I'm saying about the 40. The 40 is 3 pounds of crawfish, sausage and potatoes and corn, and 2 daiquiris, right? You're gonna have
Go
to
ahead,
take that.
man. Go ahead.
You have to take that 40. You're gonna have to take that 40, ma'am. You're gonna have to take that 40. You're gonna have to take that 40. And with that 40, what you need to do is you need to take it to Brandon Robinson. You need to take it to Jaleel. You need to take it to Donnie Bags. You're gonna need to take it to Tony Hurd. You're gonna need to take that money to O'Shea.
You need to go get on your routes.
Yeah, you need to go get with Deshae. You need to call Deshae tonight and see can he get you in, because
you saying they don't need 40, they need 80.
Because they gonna do their thing, but you gotta get that other 40.
She might have 2 kids. She might have 2 kids. So you know what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, man, being real, the recruiting, man, it's on the parent and the kid, man. Do you want it? Do you want it? Those workouts you get at school, that's for y'all to win in football. The workouts you get after practice, that's for you to go to college and work on your craft. And I want to tell y'all this here too, all you parents. If your kid not 6'3", 225 pounds, why are you going to Austin to go to a damn camp? Why are we pulling up? Why are you 5'5" going to the LSU camp? We wasting money, man. We can't be chasing waterfalls. Stay to the lakes and the rivers.
This is the other thing. Speaking of camps, if you're an underclassman, man, bro, the best, you have opportunity in front of you still. All right? You're going into your junior year. It's a lot of kids I see doing this, right? A lot of parents, they don't know no better. They think they're doing what's best. You need to make sure your team and the progress and the success of your team come first. You will have to go, look, you won't be paying for camps no more. Is if your junior year, you go out there and you go kick ass. You ain't got to pay for camps. They're going to tell you to come on.
He telling the secret, y'all. He telling the secret.
I'm telling you what it is. If you want looks, go win. Go win.
No, put it on film. If you want looks, put it on film. Jump off that film.
I didn't talk to plenty of recruits. They know he didn't made it a point to go practice at winning camps. But at the end of the day, your game film is ground zero. I'm not telling you what I think. I'm telling you what's been told to me. Me and Jamar, we get a lot of information, and that's why we on here now. They be like, hey, man, y'all tell them this, man. Because they can't say it. Man, y'all tell them this, man. You see what I'm saying? So when we drop game, man, Joe Bird just drops the game for recruiting info. I put it in the Rich Cow. Get it out the comments, man. It's game out here. If you know everything,
don't listen to
Billy Starling just put some up there too, and his kid got about 15 to 20 offers. They telling you what it is. You got to market your kid. I told my daughter 2 years ago, I said, hey, you want to get serious about this? She was like, yeah, Dad, what we got to do? I say, we got to get on Twitter. And the thing with this Twitter is, man, the coaches are there. You put your film up. So you know, this is a content world, right? Every Friday, get you some content. Let's go chase us some content on Friday. We need some content on Friday.
And we got to get that game to.
Oh, I'm happy. My son, he got a follow from the defensive coordinator from college the other day. I'm happy as hell, but what I told him was, hey,
Bub, you got to go get it. You ain't did shit. You got to go get it.
Man.
We don't pat each other on the back. What we do is motivate.
I just say this here. I'm gonna say the standard for a college football player, right? Now, if you 6'7", 320 pounds, disregard what I'm talking about, and you play basketball, disregard, right? If you are a 6'3" receiver and you run 4.3 40, disregard, right? For the rest of us, regular people, right?
Right.
You need to have 99.9% attendance in the summer, right? Because we don't need to be acting a fool, sending emails and running up there to that school and junior to miss every workout this summer. We don't need to be running up there to that school. And number two, you need to be on top of all of the stuff you do there. You also need 3 individual workouts a week. Individualized position specific training also on top of what you do at the school. I'm just saying that's just on an average. I'm saying the standard needs to be you need 3 additional workouts a week. Also, diet is important. So you can't just eat McDonald's every day. You can't just eat fried chicken and everything every day, noodles every day. You gonna have some ramen noodles mixed in there, man. You better get them kids some meals.
Breakfast is breakfast, baby.
Yes, sir. I don't care if it's a piece of bread with some sugar on it. You hear me?
Yeah,
you have to do something, man. You like all this stuff is real, man. We talking about real money, man. We also we need to investigate these other routes. You got 2 years of junior college, and then you can go 4 years to a major college. You also got some of y'all think you're too good for Division I AA, Division II, Division III, maybe NAIA. Hey man,
this game is
right now.
It's a different time right now.
Now,
you know what I'm saying?
Tell him.
Man, you said you dropped the dime.
Just repeat this. People that come talking about how they did it 5, 10, 15, 20 years ago. How it was done.
That don't. Hey, I'm a Division I athlete. That shit I did in 1997, that shit over with. That don't even matter no more. You get what I'm saying? That doesn't even matter anymore. That's dead. Stop listening to these people that's talking about things that happened 20 years ago. You understand what I'm telling you? The game has changed. These people are on here telling you that you have to market your kid. You have to sell your kid. You're going to have to spend that 40 2-3 times a week. You can't be holding on to that 40 that you just got. You know what I'm saying? You got to let that 40 go and go to these trainers. You're going to have to spend that money with them trainers, man. Yeah. Them trainers ain't cheap.
Them and trainers ain't cheap. You a real deal trainer, man. Position specific. A trainer's job is to tell you that you're doing good. Everything perfect. His job is to gas you up. You have to do your own research on a trainer that's specific to your child.
I want to tell you this here too. Your trainer should not take away from what that high school coach is doing. So if you taking your kid to a trainer, and the first thing that he say, oh man, the coaches over there don't know what they doing, this and that. You should be an extension of that coach. So you want that kid to look as great and as good as possible on Friday nights in the system that they run. It doesn't matter if you teaching him man and they play off at the school that he's at. It doesn't matter that you're teaching him how to run all inside routes and the kid play outside X and Z all the time. You get what I'm saying? Like you're training him to play. You're training him to play running back and they playing him as slot. Like these type of things, and the dude like, oh man, they just don't know what they doing with him. Like, no, man. And I'm gonna tell y'all something else too. And we just made the Cardinals sin too. I'm glad Grizzlies just popped up on here. Hey man, stop neglecting them big boys. They got to go to training too. You got big Keith Wagner. I post him in the group all the time. Roy Swan. Get them linemen some work, man. Because if you got a big kid, you wasting time. You wasting time. You need to take that 40 when you get that 40, however you get that 40, and you need to take that 40 and you need to take it to a trainer. You need to take it to Roy. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
He already eating you out. Yeah.
I need to speak to some of the coaches who shout out to Eddie Caldwell, named defensive coordinator gal about homegrown guy. We all rooting for you. Hope you turn it around. Finally, we got somebody, back that's from where we come from. Texas High School added Lee Sutton to their defensive coaching staff. I don't know if y'all know who Coach Sutton is. All them DBs that was coming out of Galveston Ball from 98, 97 to about 2005, 2006, all those Marvin Jackson, Dirty Rose, A.R. Warners, all them. Right now with Jamar Powell. So
man, and while we on recruiting, man, let me send a shout out to my boy, man. I can't do this without giving my boy a shout out. Man, shout out to my boy Juice in Texas City, baby. Shout out to my boy Juice, man. Coastal Carolina, baby.
Keep grinding.
Hey,
good job, Juice. We proud of you.
Dude, Juice, you work for it, baby. You work for that, baby. We'll have Juice on here. Juice gonna put some games up, man. We'll have Juice on here. Yes, that is correct. Also, what Kenny's saying, is a double-edged sword. Make sure that your trainer is connected, but don't believe everything that these trainers say either. Because a lot of them they're gonna take a whole lot of credit for they're gonna take a whole lot of credit for some shit they ain't got no parts of anyway. But you know what I'm saying? A lot of these guys are connected. You know what I'm saying? They some of them are well known. You know what I mean? But work on your craft, man. Don't be up there talking about it's the coach fault and this and that. Make sure you spending your money investing in your kid and working on your craft. And be sensible. Make sure you getting on the field. Don't be trying to switch no position and they want you to play safety and man, you trying to be the third string, fourth string receiver and running back, and you the third string. Think you trying to get your ass on the field and listen. This is the word for it now. We need content on Fridays. The content I need is your ass making some plays. We need content of your ass making some plays, man. We need the content of you
man. Hey, shout out to Juice, man.
Hey, he doing it. He cannot play football. Juice can stop playing football right now and still be a rich man. And that's what we want, man. Shout out to
Juice. Juice work ethic. Listen what I'm saying. You must work out 3 to 4 times a week working on your craft. It's no Juice going to Coastal Carolina. His mama ain't got to pay for no school. It's a reason his mama ain't got to pay for no school. Juice has been in the lab. Juice been in the lab. It helped to have, you know what I'm saying? Your family is one of the top trainers in the area, Brandon, but man, you got to show up to work out, man. You know what I'm saying?
So
love Juice.
Man, moving on, this is the plan on the platform. We bring coaches in. We're going to bring our star players in, our babies, and we watch grow up. Shout out to Little Drew Brees. We're on the biggest stage in America and popping people. Lorenzo, Aguirre. Shout out to Lorenzo. This is why we watch these babies grow up and do what they do. Shout out to Lorenzo, man.
So one thing I will say about Lorenzo, ever since I've been seeing that kid, he gonna let him hang, man. The one thing about Lorenzo, pause, man. He gonna get out there. He gonna get out there, win, lose, or draw. He gonna die with his finger on the trigger. You gotta respect Lorenzo. If you don't know, you'll find out, and it's gonna be too late. And in that Katy game, I give Dickinson action because you got Lorenzo back there. And
when you got a quarterback that's gonna throw the ball, you can't never count him out.
He not gonna fold up under any situation at any time. Is he ever gonna tuck tail and fold up? So
I can tell you like this: every quarterback around here, you need to really look at Lorenzo, because I'm the one gave him the Drew Brees name. First time I seen him play. Listen to me. As a quarterback, throw the damn football.
Man, I watched Lorenzo in the Super Bowl one year playing for Texas City. And it was the Stings against the Hurricanes. And man, Roy and Demo drew up a defense. You hear me? And man, they were sending people from everywhere. They were running twists. They was looping kids in. I'm talking about when I say pressure, unrelented pressure. Man, I watched that kid get up off the ground. And I watched him playing for Darnell and them. He was young playing with older kids. And I seen it. I said, damn. And I seen that again with a kid before with Cotton. That's how Cotton Barker was. Like,
right.
you know what I'm saying?
Like
Cotton,
throw the ball.
Cotton is a kid. Salute to Cotton. He just committed to Tulsa. That's I can't believe we talking about recruiting. I'll leave my boy out. You know, he's a pretty boy. You know, Cotton, pretty boy. You want me to tell y'all a secret about Cotton? Cotton mama and his daddy, one is a Georgia Bulldog fan, one is an LSU fan. They have driven Cotton across the country competing and training at quarterback. You're going to have to spend that money, man. You're going to have to spend that money, man.
So, man, we look up to, and we ain't talked about Pearland tonight. People got to understand that head coach is a champion. That head coach is a champion. Pearland is that dude that keep punching you in the back of the head when you're trying to fight. They got a world-class defense. They got the talent. My question is, will that head coach conform to his offensive talent? That's the only thing I'm asking. If you listening, Pearland head coach, will you conform to the talent to get over that hump?
Can y'all hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you good.
Can you hear me?
Yes, sir.
All right. So the thing about Pearland, the coach, he won a state championship at Katy Patel, right? He inherits Roy Swan as your trainer for your offensive lineman, right? So their offensive line is going to be amazing, right? Their offensive line will be amazing. They're going to be able to run the football. The question will be, right, when you get into a game with Shadow Creek, or you get into a game with North Shore, when you get into a game with Atascocita, or you get into a game with Dickinson, and you can't slow the game, if you're not always going to be able to slow the game down. Like, as much as we talk about North Shore being able to slow the game down and all that, man, they'll hit a slant on his backside on this RPO, and somebody will go to the house with that. You get what I'm saying? Football is still what it is. Like, you need to be able to run the football, but sometimes, man, they might pack that box, and what you're going to have to do, you have to go over the top with that thing. Or you're going to have to be able to get the ball to some little fast, shifty kind of guys that you might have over there that might run a 20.7 and a 20 point. You know what I'm saying? You got some little 20-point guys over there. You might need to get them kids the ball a little bit. Let them touch the ball a little bit. You know what I'm saying? I think they'll be stacked in the backfield. Their quarterbacks are always pretty steady. You know, it's Pearland and 4,000 kids, so it's a quarterback over there for sure. So the thing will be with them, if they get punched in the mouth, will they be able to keep up with somebody?
Right.
In a slow, methodical, grounded pound game, they're gonna be in all them games. You know what I mean? But if it gets out of hand, will they be able to get the ball to 20.73 and let him touch the ball and let him do what he need to do?
Sometimes you just gotta get the ball to a guy. And you know, like I said, it's hard to tell a coach that won it all he needs to change. But I just request that. So, hey, man, we appreciate everybody tapping in. This is what we at. Hey, coaches, we your safe space. Hey, we your safe space. Man, our inbox always up. Inbox, the page right here, Causeway Media. We in here, man. Look, man, Jamar, it's going to be a hot-ass summer, and it's going to be a crazy fall. And we ain't done. You know what I'm saying? We are not done. So, man, thank y'all to everybody coming. Make sure y'all go to the YouTube page of Tristo Show. I put the link in the in the comments. Like, subscribe, share, show love. Man, we praying for everybody and going into this football season. Hey, man, summer workouts, we about to crank it back up. Let's go to work. Let's go to work, man. God bless.
spy, we on the same shit. Get a load, bust it down, split it with the click. Took that trip by myself, but did it for the team. Streets went crazy, dropped that D-boy dream. Started with a half ounce, came a long way. Round, nowhere to go, nigga, me and K.